Hi, I'm Trey Ratcliff, and I'm so excited to be here in Lisbon, Portugal. This is my first time, and we're doing 10 different photo walks across Europe, getting started right here. In this one, I'm going to be sharing 3 tips on street photography. After that, after the photo walk, you can follow me around. I'll come back and show you my favorite photos of Lisbon and some favorite photos of other fellow photo walkers. So let's go. Hello, Lisbon. I am so happy to be here. I feel very lucky and full of gratitude to be with you guys tonight. I kind of want our theme tonight to be street photography. So let me give you practical mind vitamin tip number 1. And that is, when doing street photography, I want to encourage you just to take a ton of photos. Take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, or even 1,000 photos if you want to. There's a lot of old school photographers who always try to make new photographers feel bad for taking a lot of photos. You know, like Cartier-Bresson, you know, he would take 1 photo every 3 years, and it would be amazing. But I think this is ridiculous for other photographers trying to make young photographers feel bad about their creative technique. Try to find the most interesting stuff, but don't let that be the end of the process. The end of the process should be going back through and selecting the best 2 or 3 out of every 100. Yesterday, I took probably 400 street photos, and I only ended up with like 4 that I liked. So, and I do a lot of it. So this is a very fun challenge. And the more you do it, the more you kind of see the matrix of the world. It makes you very aware, very empathetic, and very sensitive to everything that's happening around you. So it's an amazing thing to practice street photography. Mind vitamin photo tip number 2 for street photography. And it's this. You can look for 2 things. If you get these 2 things in almost any street photo shot, it's just satisfying. And those 2 things are patterns and then objects that repeat themselves into the distance. And so what happens with photography is, you know, we live in a 3D world, right? No big surprise. And then with photography, it's 2D. So you're actually removing a dimension with photography. And so the best you can do to kind of recreate that dimension is to have repeating patterns into the future, because people look at it and they can immediately figure out the Z depths of the situation, if that makes sense. The more clues you can give to the viewer as to the 3D-ness of the image, the better. If you have a really good prime lens, it's best to keep it all the way at f1.4 or as low as you can go, f2.8, whatever the lowest aperture you get to, set it to that. And then go ahead and try full manual mode. I set my shutter speed to anything faster than 1/60th of a second. And just get in the habit of playing and experimenting and making mistakes. And this is actually a key to life, is just become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Photography can be a great proxy for that.